everybody, welcome back to the Bison Workshop. I'm Bob, and today I'm just going to go over a little update on the shop. Basically an unboxing that's starting to look like it may be the same as my last unboxing, may even be worse. These here are pieces off of my last air compressor. These are the fins off of the top of the air compressor head, and these are pictures of what it looked like when I pulled it out of the box. So I went to open this one up, and they don't have no markings on the side of it that says upside down or upright or this side up or anything like that. Nowhere. So basically, oh, don't forget to have your Trump coffee. Let me show you what the box looked like. This was the box that it came in the last time, and it had a busted hole in the side of it, and throughout the delivery they just kept patching it up with frickin' tape, and I guess they thought that tape was gonna hold this box together. Another hole right there. This thing had been lammed all over the place and just busted all to pieces. So I decided that I'm not going to go no further with this box until I get a camera on the situation. This is the second one they sent me, and I think I have this funny feeling that this one's going to be worse than the other one. So this is the box that it's in, and if you look, let me show you here. On the side of it here, it actually looks worse than the other side. I mean, that whole side of that box has been busted completely open. So I have a feeling this one's going to be just as in bad a shape. So we'll see. So rather than me trying to lift that thing up out of there, I'm just going to cut the corners of the box. I really hate doing that. But you know what? I can't really do any more damage to it than that's already done. Maybe I can just turn it over on its side and slide it out there, I reckon. You see, I don't know if it's got any oil in it. The last one didn't. I can stick my hand in the side of the box. Wow. This is unfreaking believable, man. Slide this thing on out of here if I can. Holy crap, man. This one took a bigger beating than the other one. And they had it upside down. There's nothing on this indicating top or bottom. And you can see where they had took two boxes apparently and made one big long box. And you can see the inside of it's all beat up. Wow, I have a feeling he's going to be sending me a third one. I mean, look at this box, man. Wow, it looks like it went through a hurricane. I don't think it comes from Florida. But look at that, man. I'm scared to see what it's going to look like. I hate to tell this guy that he don't know what he's doing. I don't think he's actually the one packing this up. This box is so flimsy, it's broken apart in so many pieces. Let me just go ahead and cut the package open. Wow, man. I wonder what all busted on this one. Now look at that box, man. That is ridiculous. Now he even told me, he said, I told them to pack this one better. Apparently they don't pay no attention to him. Either that or he lied to me. Because this is even worse. What they do, they put this box together, and I'm not feeling good today. I haven't been feeling good since before my last couple of videos. My ears are all messed up. My body hurts. And I really don't need this. I'm never going to get this. I've got a compressor coming, but it looks like I may not be able to replace the head on it because I can't get a good one. I don't think. I hear stuff moving around. Well, that's just that. Yeah, it was definitely hit pretty hard, but I'll try to save this stuff as much as possible because it's actually not too bad a material. It can be used for padding or something. Yeah, I see a piece. Piece just broke off. Put you guys down here a little closer. But there's one of the pieces. And this bag is soaked in oil. This thing's not supposed to have any oil in it. Now the last one, this here was broke off. And this was pushed down there, as you can see in the picture, and it's got oil all over it. Film of oil. And at least this is still good. But this is supposed to be bent over that way a little bit more. Ah, what a mess. Let me get a rag, guys. I forgot I had one there behind the chair going out, getting ready to go out to the shop, so. But anyway, alright, let's move this box out of the way here and get a better look at this thing. I gotta vacuum my damn floor again. Leave it in the plastic. But you got a broken fin here. Which is the only piece I see that is broke. On the last one that I got, this was broke off, flush to the head. All these fins were busted. and this was laying down here and bent in towards the bottom of the head. This was broke off. And that was not broke. I can't get that to spin. But that don't mean nothing. Yeah, there's supposed to be no oil in it. Well, so far, only thing I can see is that one fin there is busted. Well, no, two of them. Where's the other piece of it? Yeah, I don't see the other piece. There's two pieces broke. Oh, there it is, laying right there in it. There's another piece. That's two pieces. So we're down to breaking it in two pieces instead of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That thing there was busted on the other one. 7. This was busted on the other one. So we're down from 7 pieces broke off to 2 pieces broken off. Now there's no reason why they couldn't put this on a piece of 3/4 inch plywood and bolt it to the plywood and then put plywood sides on it, even if it's just thin plywood on the sides, and fill it up so there's no air pockets for this thing to move around in. How did they expect this thing to not move around in the box if you're going to put the box there and then set this down in it and just not bolt it down? I mean, this thing's got some considerable amount of weight to it. There's no reason why they can't pack this stuff correctly. So, I'm about done messing with this guy, man. If he can't pack any better than that, then I need to find somebody else to buy an air compressor from. You know, I'm trying to build me an air compressor for myself, but I don't want it to be a piece of broken trash. Everybody look at it and say, look at all that broken up shit. Yeah, I am very in tune to what people think of my stuff, man, and what I've built and what I have. Yeah, I don't like for people to look at my stuff and think that I'm trailer trash. They already think I'm a piece of shit. So I don't need them thinking any worse about me. So I guess the next thing to do is talk to this guy and send him a link to this video and let him know. At least the flywheel in the last package came good, and they sent it in 2 different packages. So he didn't send a flywheel with this one. So I've got a good flywheel. Of course, flywheel ain't no good without a compressor. So, but you can see that took a hell of a beating right there, because that's supposed to be straight. So, let's see what the filter looks like. See if it's in good shape. Got a bunch of oil all over it. And this is about the cheapest filter I've ever seen in my life. Well, if I can get it to screw on. Threads beat up on it. Yeah, it looks like they got hit probably on that thing right there, because there's a little line in the one side. Looked like somebody had a pair of channel locks on them, on the threads. Well, this is probably the better of the two. So between both of them, I may be able to just go ahead and build an air compressor out of both of them. Sure would be nice if it wasn't frickin' broke right there. But you can see where it was hit hard on this fin. Surprised that one ain't busted, because that's the highest one there. But this thing's just flopping around in that box, and as you can see, that box looks pitiful. Ain't that about a shame? At least that box made it without looking like this. If they hadn't have had it in that big box, this thing would have been all over the road. All they did was put it in a box to hide the damage. And this box wasn't even tight in it. You can see when I pulled it out to show you the side of it that it wasn't very much. There was a lot of clearance in between the box and that box over there. But, oh my God. So far, that's the deal with the air compressor. I don't know why people can't do nothing right. I mean, if this is the way he's sending those things out to everybody, how many other people are having this problem? How many air compressors is he giving away, when if he would just put 4 bolts in it and bolt it down to some kind of a small pallet, that way it can't move around. If it gets turned upside down, you got plywood sides holding it together, but this thing's just freaking cardboard. I mean, look at that. There's not a bit of wood in the side of that thing. Just honeycomb cardboard. The only wood they had is in the lid of it. And it's just a little old 1/4-inch piece of Luan. And you can see how weak it is, how bowed it is. So, this guy's losing money. I guarantee you he's losing money sending those things out left and right because they can't get them shipped right. So, I'm still waiting on my DRO. I got the scales today. And they did the same thing. They sent the DRO and the scales in 2 different packages by 2 different delivery people. This was delivered by FedEx. So the DRO itself is going to be shipped, it's been shipped by UPS, and I should have it tomorrow. So at least it didn't get beat up like that air compressor did, but this is just unreal. So basically, the only good thing I got out of this is this padding stuff, man. That looks like it can be used for a lot of different things, like drawer padding. This is like more dense than this one. But this one's got a nice rubber back on it. And that could be used for just about anything. And I've got quite a few sheets of that. So there's my unboxing of my air compressor pump. And if you decide to buy an air compressor pump, don't buy from this guy, because this guy don't know how to ship. And The only way this would ever show up at somebody's door in good shape is if they only had a couple miles to deliver it. Anything beyond that, and that'd be kind of iffy. Uh, I mean, you got to make this stuff USPS and UPS and FedEx proof. I didn't even know that there was a such word until I just made it up. So you have to make this stuff ship proof so that they can't mess it up. And that's a shame. But this one here is not as much fault on the shipper as it is the packer. The last one, I would kind of say it was more towards the blame is halfway. Both of them had some blame. They didn't have it bolted down in that one either, and it turned out it was broken up in pieces. This one was broken up worse, the box, but didn't break as many pieces. I guess it's just a matter of how it fell. I mean, it's as if these guys just threw it all over the place. There's no upside to it to tell them to indicate which way's up. At least that one over there, you can look at it and see that an educated guess would be that the lid would be on top. So this one, they hid the lid by putting it in another box and didn't mark it which way's up and which way's down. So this one's more the shipper or the packer's fault. So anyway, hope you guys are having a better day than I am. I'm still sicker than a dog, and I'm dragging my ass just doing this video. But I was just pissed when I seen the side of that box look like that, and I said, well, it's time for me to do a video and send this guy a link to this video so he can see what the hell the deal is. The other one's out in the shop where I'd show you that one. But I just showed you pictures of it, and I'll show you them pictures here again. And so there you see what I'm dealing with. Anyway, don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe. I'm going to bed. You guys have a good one. Later.